promo code Roll Blob.
That's all one word, all caps. So
All caps. No caps on this stream, though. No caps.
No caps. He big boyed us.
Tragic.
He's like, oh, I got to work.
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight, Kenny? Essentia.
Mm-hmm. It's the best.
I've got this. Get this stuff. Calpico. It's I don't know what it is. It was in the Japanese food section of my local Kroger, and it's like a citrusy tasting water of some sort. It's good.
Nice.
It's real good.
Ahmad in the building. Does we sound all right, Ahmad? Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear us? And more importantly, can you understand what we're saying?
Cultural AF.
Hey, you know how I do.
AK
with a new profile pic.
All right, let's get this bad boy tweeted out. We got to make sure I always got to make sure I take out the at YouTube.
AK, Ahmad, what's going to happen tonight? Besides basketball being played on Peacock. And if you don't have Peacock, if you're Peacock blocked, then hopefully you're here with us on Roll Blob.
On the Roll Blob.
Put that on the Roll Blob.
Coop, put that on the Roll Blob.
Ryan Conwell, 25 points or more. Okay, we'll take that. AK, you're going to be in at Centos this weekend? What up, Ian? You know, the interesting thing about games on Peacock is like you watch a game on Fox Sports or ESPN, it'll get delayed because there's another game that's happening before it. But on Peacock, like Peacock's not a physical channel that exists in nature. It's just a streaming service. Right. So there's no way it could get delayed because there's another game, right? They could just be like, oh, it's also on Peacock. You just click it a separate button.
We're just going to throw it on one of the infinite channels that we have.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, AK coming to a game at Centos for the first time since 2016.
Jeez.
Damn.
All right, let me post this. I got permission to post the stream in the number one Musketeer fans Facebook group.
Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully,
big time.
We'll get some of the number one Musketeer fans Facebook group.
Yeah.
Members in it.
Paula's in the house.
What up, Paula?
Providence is injured tonight. What's going on here?
I mean, it'll always Amica Mutual Pavilion. Everyone's always going to call it the Dunk. Like, you can't just rename something and expect somebody to call it something different all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm almost done posting all of the places that I need to post.
It's going to take some getting used to.
It's definitely going to take some getting used to. Show's about to start. All
How
right.
many feathers does the average peacock have? Ahmad is asking. Ian McFeatherstone should know the answer to that,
You would
if
think he would.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian, don't look it up because I'm checking it, and then you can. Traffic accident on the way. What?
Damn. Hopefully he's all right.
Oh yeah, a hit and run accident. That's what they just said on the thing. That's nuts.
Wow. Corey Floyd. How you say their forward's last name, Kenny? Number 55.
Aaron Winsa. I think that actually might be it. What's up, Sam?
That sounds right.
How many feathers does a peacock have? Question. Are we talking all feathers or just tail feathers? That's it. The first thing that comes up is that they have around 200 tail feathers.
That seems excessive.
It does. That would definitely take some getting used to.
Yeah, it would. All right. Well,
And I didn't specify if we were talking about a adolescent peacock. So, oh man,
55.
I think it
Already
actually
in
is
there. I'm not going to say.
Aaron Wunsa.
Aaron Winsa.
You can quote me on that. Actually, I'm gonna own it. Oh
Yeah, type
Get
it
busy.
out. It's
Get
like,
busy.
just
M1.
spell his name right on the quote.
Yeah, we definitely need some bench play to step up here tonight. Would love to see a big Dante Maddox game.
That would work. Ahmad
we
is
need.
predicting a big Conwell game.
Yeah, maybe both. I went to the Cavs game. The Coop, Ahmad, and Ian and Cap have all seen the shot, but I got to shoot the half court shot for $10,000 at halftime. Well, it was actually in the third quarter, but that's just bragging a little bit. Other than that, I don't really have a story about
That's
it. But
why
the
I'm wearing the
Cavs,
Cavs quarter zip tonight.
what's that?
That's why I'm wearing the Cavs quarter zip right now.
Oh, it's being blocked by your.
Oh, is it by my? There we go.
Jack, I'm with you on that. I will say though, the fact that we only stream away games is pretty tough. They're tough wins. What's up, Katie?
What's up, Katie? Yeah, Jack. It sucks that Xavier's not won many games on the road in the last 2 years, and we've started streaming in the last 2 years.
Right. I don't think that's necessarily all our fault. I think it's been more of a roster issue, but
I mean, we'll take the blame if
right.
need be.
If need be. That all ends tonight, Paula.
Wow, 8 scholarship players active tonight.
Jeez, that was a travel. That's a dude. What?
Swain, nope. Man, they're shooting pretty good to start.
And
the Friars are
and
hot.
And the screen goes to black. He's definitely shooting this one. There we go.
Bang.
All right, I should probably get the score going. What do we think?
May as well.
Man, for some reason, I thought they played last night, and I was visibly disappointed when I realized there was no Xavier game.
Last night?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude.
Man. Shooting lights out tonight.
Can you, have they missed one yet?
I don't think so.
Get in. Oh, my gosh, dude. It's a game of runs, Coop. You know that.
Basketball is a game of graphic-worthy runs.
I like to bring up stat broadcast, but the stats are too fast.
Too fast?
Or is the broadcast too fast? I always see the stats before it actually happens in the game.
Oh, I see. And that's going to take some getting used to.
Yep. Oh. Wow. Miller does not look happy with him. Not 100% sure, but I think the last three that they made was what they call the stupid rule. And that's when you help from the ball side corner. And that's what Conwell did. So it's probably what he's talking to him about.
Yes, that broadcast is way behind on it.
I'm just going to go to ESPN because they're generally pretty slow.
Providence and Xavier are also playing each other in women's basketball right now.
How's Providence's team?
Don't know. I just saw it on the stat broadcast options.
Okay, here we go. Schedule. Let's get in here to this live game.
Yeah, Jack, you're right. Peacock and NBC, they have the best score graphic probably of all time. And I stand by that. The new Fox score graphic they used in the Super Bowl was disgusting, ugly, childish.
You didn't like it?
It was horrible.
Dude, I loved it.
What?
I loved
it. It was
dude.
transparent.
Yeah, it was great. Made the game feel special.
I think I could have made a better one. I think they went to keepthescore.com.
Hey, that's not a bad site.
It's not a bad site, but for the Super Bowl, I don't know. What happened to
Wyatt,
to
my boy Wyatt
flag?
in the house? He's been on the Blob podcast.
Yeah, he has. My flag, I'm gonna try to move the laptop. It's right behind me. I don't know if that's in frame or not, but
Wyatt,
it's alive and well.
Wyatt, the guy that we interviewed for that quit the team and transferred.
Yeah, he did.
It's not a great
Xavier Club football team, and then it never happened.
It wasn't not a Muskie. No, definitely wasn't because of the effort of the Roll Blob podcast. That's for sure.
Yeah, he was all out for sure.
Oh my gosh, man! They're 3 for 3 from 3 right now. That's a lot of threes.
It's at least 3 of them.
Fun fact: there hasn't been a missed 3 in the game.
That's true.
Capybara.
Good night, sweet prince.
I'm surprised he's not sleeping already.
He's probably about to be.
Oh man, give me some Truba.
Some Truba. Yes. Oh yeah. Cricket. Me and Cap have been watching cricket.
Yeah, like do those games
Oh, it's awesome.
Do those games last like days?
Yeah, but they have like a modified version of the game where it's basically the same amount of time as a baseball game or a football game, like 3 hours, 4 hours max. And yeah, it's cool. Me and Cap started watching it Saturday. We've watched 3 games, and we're starting to get angry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At players, and We think we know more than we do, but no, it's cool. We're a big Central Stags fans, which is a team that just won a championship in New Zealand. We
Okay.
just picked the team based on the logo, and by the grace of God, they're champs. And we
Nice.
watched it. They had a huge comeback.
Huge.
Shout out Tom Bruce.
People have been saying that the Roll Blob podcast was going full cricket after this year.
If if Xavier has a cricket team, we'll be a part of it gladly.
Does America even have a cricket team?
Yeah, they have like a national team, and I guess there's a major league cricket league, but it's kind of up in the air if it's like
Let's go.
going to last or not. Hey, there's a big three.
2 plus 1, 3.
And Kenny, who'd you say you're expecting a big night out of?
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Didn't even touch the rim.
I don't know about the red shoes, man. McKnight wearing the red shoes with the navy uniforms.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Maddox is wearing pink shoes, so.
Yeah, but it's not red, you know.
Oh, Kim English got a tech. Got to turn up
Well,
the
he's
sound here.
stunned.
He's definitely stunned. What is Kim English complaining about now?
Yeah, I have no clue.
What a shot. Jack, I don't think that they have. And you know what really makes me angry? Has it always been this way, or am I just not? Has it always been this way, or am I just thinking of something different? Isn't the team that got a text, or the team that shoots the free throw, also supposed to get the ball in a technical? Has it always been that way? I thought that it was a technical foul was a free throw in the ball.
That's how I remembered it. Only flagrant.
But I don't know. I mean, I know for sure. Well, I shouldn't say I know for sure. There's some things that I feel like I know 100% that I don't, that just forget. But I swear that it was that way when I played.
I thought it was.
Let's see.
You know, I know the rules of cricket flawlessly. Basketball, still learning.
Cricket.
Every single thing's called a wicket. It's true though. If you don't know what happened in cricket, it's just a wicket. Just say it, and that's probably right.
Oh, wow. 2015, 2016, they started permitting dunks and warm ups.
It took that long.
Yeah, it was always so stupid. It was like we would dunk the ball, and then like once the clock hit 30 seconds, you weren't allowed to dunk the ball anymore, and the refs would stand there and like they would stand under the basket and look at you, like, did he touch the rim?
Hmm. So it took 2015 years for them to allow dunks and warm ups.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Stephen Duckett, dude. I love Stephen Duckett, but man, one of the funniest things. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on that. One of the funniest things I've ever seen was one of his warm up dunk attempts. He tried to jump from way too far out. And instead of just like going up and shooting a layup, he just like threw the ball at the ground. Like, oh, almost had it. Like, didn't touch the rim, didn't touch anything. Just like was too far out and threw the ball at the ground. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I agree with you, John. That's the way it is overseas for sure, and I think in the NBA as well. You can't foul before the ball's in play. I think it's in like the last 2 minutes or something.
Cap, I don't know if you're actually watching the game or just watching the stream, but I would love to know. You probably remember what it looks like. Just how if Providence midcourt logo is an appropriate size or not. I think it's far too big.
Yeah, I did, Cap. But Matt, the lady walked up to me and asked me if I wanted to shoot the half court shot, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to win because I played professional basketball. And she was like, they didn't tell us anything like that. And I was like, I mean, I know that's a rule. So then I signed something, and then I went down to the court, and they made me sign a waiver, and it said right there that if you played professional basketball, that you couldn't win. And I told the guy, I was like, I can't win this, but I'm still going to shoot it. And he was like, all right, that's fine. But it doesn't stop the public from being like, you got to give him something. Maybe they give me some free tickets or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or a quarter zip that looks like this.
Something like that.
When you see 20 guys that look exactly like you, you go in.
You go in. Trust me. You go in.
Yes, you do. We've got a quick interview here with a special guest.
Hey, Cuppy.
Oh, my gosh. Look at him.
Am I seen in the flesh?
It's a little delayed.
It is a little delayed. I wish I had one of those like sleepy caps.
Is that refining the blueprint or Cap?
Yes. So let me see. So their logo, I feel like, is like it's too wide, in my opinion. It's
That's
not terrible though.
I think it's the.
Oh, baby. Come on. Dunk on him. He missed it. We got to get on that ball.
That's nice. What's that part of the body called? Like, I guess that's his shoulder and
Upper torso. Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, there's no way his body's shaped like that.
No, not at all.
I just don't buy it.
Was that a double dribble? He definitely didn't get fouled. I don't know why he doesn't just dunk the ball.
I really hope Lady Luck's on our side tonight.
It's because it's not the Dunkin' Donuts Center anymore.
It's always the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Dude, if they change it from Cintas, I'll literally freak out.
Yeah, to what?
Can't do it. To Paycor Stadium. Get out of here.
I mean, if it's the Roll Blob Coliseum.
Well, now we're talking.
No,
that's the only
different.
exception.
What happened in the game, Matt? I didn't even see. Was it today?
We're supposed to be talking about the game.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think he hit his wicket.
It is wicked.
Oh, Wyatt wants you to give us a honk shoe.
I was thinking about something I think you would like, Coop.
Yeah.
Like, you know how like there's like big rappers and little rappers?
Correct, yeah.
Why are there big conferences but no little conferences?
No, yeah, like the little 12 or something.
Yeah. There's no like little East.
That would be
Yeah,
sweet.
that's a good point.
That's something not enough people are talking about.
That's true. We'll see how the game goes.
Oh, Hughley, put it up. I got
Depending how
Hughley
the
plus
second
3
half
threes
looks,
this
I
game.
can see
Look at Maddox, dude.
Oh my dude, he
Just-
only hits hard shots.
I know.
J.R. Smith.
6 points for Maddox, I reckon.
It's so funny, Coop. Like, this is gonna sound kind of weird. My shower thoughts were all like funny Coop jokes. In my head, I was like,
Get
I'm
on
gonna
that
ask
ball.
Coop about male pattern baldness and why it's never in a pattern like cheetah print.
Oh,
One more.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Ooh.
Let's go, baby.
Cap, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to go to bed.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
You're not going to bed, mister.
I mean, unfortunately, Stat Broadcast is down, so we don't know what the graphic-worthy run might be right now. But
hey, you know what? I like that foul, Hughley. If you're
I
going to
feel
get a
like
foul, don't let
Hughley-
them make it and make sure their back's on the ground when they're done.
Is it just me or is his stock on the rise, Kenny?
Yeah. When he shoots a 3 now, I expect it to go in.
It's got to be the headband.
hey, you know this commercial.
We do know this commercial.
Dude, this Geico commercial is on every cricket match ever.
And you guys got me wanting to start watching some cricket.
It's
Kenny,
on-
I'm telling you.
If you have ESPN Plus, just look for the Stags.
The
The
Stags.
Central Stags. Yeah.
The best
Right.
thing that Kenny is it's on demand, so it's like
Yeah.
Coop and I
You
will
can
just
just-
start our Saturday, get right into some cricket. We don't have to wait for anything.
That's right.
No college game day, no lead up. We just get right into it.
Mhm.
Okay.
We have a whole system. Like the second half of a cricket match slaps.
Yeah, it's
Woo!
amazing.
Must see TV.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
And wicket rhymes with cricket.
I have people do say that.
That'd be like the goal of basketball being called like, oh, that's a basket wasket, you know?
Oh, I do think though, like legitimately, there are like 7 things in cricket called a wicket.
Yeah, at
Like,
least
the end of an
it seems
inning,
like it.
the
It's
little
like,
things that stand up.
It's like, what's his wicket? It's a wicket.
He's played his
guy.
left wicket.
Yeah.
So what is the bat called?
Oh, we don't know.
It's a wicket.
My best guess is a wicket, but not entirely sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So now I know where we're coming from.
Well, we are educated on this, and by educated, we did about a 4-minute Wikipedia scroll.
Yeah, and I watched a YouTube video.
So I think we're like the American version of educated on this.
yeah, like you hit the rope, that's 4. You hit it over the fence.
Yeah,
that's
sometimes
6.
it's a fence, sometimes it's a rope.
And
They,
sometimes it's both.
cricket very unorganized.
Yeah.
And then too, the stadium
Very
had like
unorganized.
7 people.
Yeah, no one was there.
Like super nice stadium, looked like good weather. They had like 9 people. Everyone was just sitting out on the lawn, which actually, to be fair, looks like a great time.
Yeah.
Eating a bunch of wickets, having a great time.
Yep.
Drinking some wickets, having fun.
Economies.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
We
Even
might,
though even cricket throws the economy in our
it
face.
does.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
One of the stats is called economy.
Yeah. Like
So-
we get it. The economy's bad.
If you're watching and you don't
Killing me.
like cricket, this isn't the stream for you. I'm sorry.
It's like I came here to escape.
We could start a cricket podcast.
Cap, do you know? It used to be if you got a technical foul, I've been trying to look this up. I can't find anything. It used to be if you got a technical foul, the other team shot a free throw and got the ball, right?
Used to be that. Yeah. That sounds like some 2000s rules.
When did they change it? You don't know?
I think it was in 2015, 2016. You were allowed to dunk in the warm-ups.
Right, something like that. Yeah, right around. Those are very similar rules.
1000%. They were the 2 big priorities that
I
year.
saw something up here. Number 1. Oh, Matt, I love seeing Pat Kelsey do well at Louisville, man. NC State's
I know.
not very good, so but I figured they'd win
NC
that game.
State's atrocious.
But Cam
But you
Cam
know who
Kraft, I
reminds
keep
me-
hearing people talk about Cam Kraft like how did we go let him go, blah blah blah. It's like, man, it's a different
12th
level
guy
of
in the rotation.
basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying that
Where'd
it's
they play?
I'm not saying that it's easy basketball.
Miami
It's just
play?
different.
Came Craft dropped 40. Eastern Michigan or something.
East Wicket State, something like that.
East Wicket State. Yeah. What was it? I don't remember.
Providence is 11-13. That's a last name. Kenny?
Yeah. That's what we were talking about. earlier.
Aramusa.
That's the Husa? The Fusa were in Madagascar.
Oh,
actually.
Kenny, as a national media member, do you feel like Kansas State reminds you of last year's NC State team?
Obvious, yes.
Like they're getting hot. They seem dead in the
Oh, right.
water,
I see
but
what-
now they're just beating everybody.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. And plus the way that they beat Kansas, the way that they beat Iowa State, it was just they just bullied Iowa State.
Yeah. It's a lavender uniform. That's what it is.
It's got to be. They're nice.
So
I like it.
soothing. Okay.
Oh, dude,
Good
shoot
pass.
the damn ball. Okay.
Quit
Matt-
bit- oh my God.
Kenny called it. Xavier has their first lead of the
I'm
game.
never gonna go to sleep.
Clemson is good too.
Clemson is good. They can.
I mean, the
shoot.
ACC in general is garbage.
He's such a national media member now. You can
No,
tell.
talking about the ACC.
He just starts going on a rant about like Northwestern.
Jacksonville State.
No.
Conference USA.
The ACC
They can get
is
their
just-
defensive rebound.
Big Atlantic Sun.
He
guy.
didn't travel. He did not. That guy
He's
put his
green
foot
shirt.
under his foot, pulled it.
Dude, Dante, he hits the toughest shots, bro.
Can you call that a logo 3?
George
Tech-
Mason.
Like that last one? Not that one.
Yeah, it's like
His
literally
most
like
recent one.
yeah.
Yeah. Cap, what's your favorite appetizer from Chili's? Ian's asking.
Oh, I'm a big chicken fritters guy.
Chicken fritters.
I just made it up. It sounded
Oh, I
like
don't know what that is.
Applebee's food. I don't know.
Their chips and sauce is fire.
Can I see a menu?
Probably could.
When's the last time you've been to a Chili's?
It was June 20th, 2018.
Okay. I'm gonna have to refer to your judgment on this. I think I know more about cricket than I know about Chili's appetizers,
I
and
do.
that's not much.
Yeah, I do too.
But we are looking up the menu, Ian, just for your
He
knowledge
touched
here.
it. Yes, he
See, it's
touched it.
close.
There we go. Get it down the floor.
That's just.
It's just called Southwestern. Southwestern what?
Southwestern. Honey chipotle mozzarella sticks.
Yeah,
Damn.
that might be the go-to.
Skillet beef queso. White skillet queso.
I'm gonna have to go.
He's a
with the,
psycho. I'm telling you.
Is that Maddox again?
Yeah.
Sorry, we weren't watching. We're looking at Chili's appetizers on the website.
Dante Maddox, big cap guy. Don't you dare.
Honey chipotle.
He is a
mozzarella.
psycho. Yeah, we're going honey chipotle mozzarella sticks, pal. We're splitting them 60-60.
Yep.
Wait, you don't tip? I mean, come on. Let's go, baby.
Yep.
Nice.
Dude, bully ball, baby.
Yeah. Hit him with the.
How is the
I
broadcast?
think it's a 7-0 run.
How is the broadcast not put up the run since Cap started being on the stream?
It should be.
Started
It's-
coming on the stream.
Okay, look, it's a 14-0 run. Jeez.
Good God. Now that is graphic
I
worthy.
knew it was 7. but
Graphic worthy.
I think since you've been in here, it's 7.
Shouts to Cap's dad.
That was Cap's dad.
He's good. So I was thinking of that meme. Have you seen that Tinder meme where it's like the guy who's like the mascot for the Eagles?
No, I haven't.
It's really funny. Don't. Oh my God, he's on God. Please, God.
Heat check.
Oh my God.
Dude, yeah. Thank you.
Now we're talking.
You can't do that, Aaron Wusa. Aaron Wunsa.
Got it
Yeah,
down.
easy for you to
Jeez.
say.
Right.
I'm not even going to try and say it.
So I think I'm going to. Jeez, that dude's so.
Paul, how long has the women's team been rebuilding?
Is it still technically a rebuild?
Ian, I'm putting St. John's in my Final Four also.
I don't understand. I don't understand the collapse. Ruined it too.
What happened? It was so fat. Like
Yeah.
Kenny, in your time, they were so good.
Right. Dude, Amber Harris and Tashia Phillips, special. Oh my God. They were incredible. Amber Harris, could legitimately dunk.
Legitimately one of the best players in college basketball.
Yes.
Amazingly good. Okay, parting thoughts. What do we got?
Well, Xavier's on pace to not let them score
I
again.
just want to get a Kenny. I want to get a Kenny vibe check.
Vibe check.
Yeah, like vibe check. You can talk about
Jared.
anything you want.
Did you see
Could be
what Jared
personal.
said?
Could be Xavier's season. Maybe some words of positivity. Unless you're not feeling positive.
I'm feeling positive. Just generally positive is kind of how I have.
Yeah,
That's kind of how I live my life.
I like that.
Until somebody makes me angry, then everything's very negative.
I feel like he can turn negative very quick. How's Lady Luck tonight?
Until the internet's not working or I can't get the stream to work, then it's all
Or you don't know what day it is.
Negativity.
Yeah. What day is it today?
They look better. So, Paula, were they? So they weren't good before I was there. I guess I didn't even know that. I just
feel like they were pretty solid, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't
like
yeah.
in the mid-late 2000s. So you're 07 to 11, Kenny?
8 to 12.
8 to 12. Yeah, I feel like they were pretty solid before you got there because that would have been the what was that guy's name? The guy that was the coach when they were good. I feel like he was there for quite a while.
Was that McGuff?
Yeah, McGuff. Coop is doing the Lord's work.
Looks like they were all right from 11. They're good. And
look, there's Sean Miller.
9 and 10, they went 30 and 4. Dude, they went from 29 and 3 to 8 and 20.
Yeah, that's a fall off. They were really good in the A10.
Yeah. So let's see when it starts. So it's good at 21.
31 and 3 in 2000.
See, telling you, they were cooking. They were cooking. Sorry, I didn't have
Had
that.
one bad year in the A10. Really, just one bad year.
The fall off is crazy.
First year in the Big East was bad. They were okay the first 3 years in the Big East and have not been good since then. I mean, they went 3-27 in 2019.
I don't know if 1
and 27.
Is that bad?
It's
that's got to go. That's got to go up. That's Big John Hughley right there.
Let's go, Big John.
That's a triple.
John 3? Not Little John, Big John.
Yeah.
Not a conference.
Oh, my.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, my. Dunk on him, please.
Do things. Let's freaking go.
Well, maybe he thinks the dunks are still banned like they used to be.
They could be.
He's living in 2015.
Aren't we all? Fetty Wap.
The women's team is. Okay. So, Coop, I think I'm going to go to bed.
Okay.
If it gets ugly, you know what to do.
And there's the game's on the line. I just barge into your bedroom.
1,000%. Get the heck up right now.
Laying right next to you. I'm like, yeah, wake up with the mic.
Just smack me with the wicket that I just had overnighted last night.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, I'm all fired up. Dude, what a run, by the way.
That is a run. And it started with Cap. The Cap run. The rally Cap.
Now we're talking. I was going to say that's not punny enough for you.
Yeah, here it is. I was giving it time.
All right, I'm going to hand you this wicket real quick.
All right, everybody say goodnight, Cap, in the chat.
Love you guys.
See you, Barra.
Daddy loves you.
Daddy loves you. What a way to exit the stream. Daddy loves you.
Good night, Cap. Good evening, Ahmad.
Jared. I was giving Jared shit because he hasn't been on the stream yet this year. And I said that's just not what best friends do to each other.
That's true. Well, it's working out. I mean, Jared gets on the stream and just an incredible run.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because he was such a good three-point shooter in his day.
Oh, is that true?
No.
Well, run's over as soon as you said that.
Jared shoots the ball with two hands.
Oh, shoots the ball with two hands. That's
it's like
a little unorthodox.
This is his form. He can only make running 3-pointers.
Oh, wow.
To the side, not like over the line. He runs from the wing to the top of the key.
That's that's a dangerous power to have.
It is. It is. Oh, wow, that would have been. It certainly looked like there was some contact there.
Green light Foster. Nope.
I don't know. I was a big. Coach Steele was there, obviously, when I was there, and we had a good relationship. He's a very good players coach. I don't know. I mean, obviously, there was something to be. Go get Cap. Wake him up.
Yeah, I know. All of a sudden now it's a 7-0 for Providence.
Yeah, Paul. I don't think that we were pulling a coach from an SEC school. Oh, he calls it. Did you see that, Cap or Coop? The ref,
Cap definitely didn't see it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
he fell into the cheerleaders. Called the direction the ball was going.
Hell yeah, that'd be on his highlight film, you know.
No, I thought you were saying that he was going to Alabama at the same time that the coaching job opened here. What is going on? What play are we running here, boys?
Hopefully the make shots play.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Conwell.
Good
No
pass.
way.
Good pass. Right off the backboard to him.
Yep.
Dude, Hunter needs to get out of the paint when they're trying to go high-low to Fremantle.
All right, Zach.
All right, Big Frosty.
No longer haircut Zach.
See, I think that's the reason that coaches want to, or that Xavier wants to hire from within, because it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's really their history, because it's, I mean, for the most part, they're coaching for 4 or 5 years and leaving. Not like Nate Oates comes in, not a Xavier guy, has a really good year, and then, you know, Indiana comes knocking, he probably would have left.
I don't know. Whenever Chris Mack left for Louisville, it seemed like everyone knew it was going to be Travis Steele. At least that's how I viewed it. Like, it just seemed like, oh yeah, Travis Steele's head coach.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 20-year precedent that was set.
Yeah.
I can see that too, Paula. I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is
right.
that you start getting into that coaching carousel life every, 2, 3, 4 years. I understand that you're saying that happens anyway, but at least the program has some consistency as far as coaching style.
Kenny, did you see? I don't know if you know who the announcer Carl Ravitch is for ESPN.
Mm-mm.
Did you see what he said in a broadcast last night?
No.
So he was calling, I can't remember what game it was off the top of my head, an SEC game. And he was saying, and this was because of a tweet that went viral like a month ago or something, where, the big bad SEC ran through non-conference. Now all of a sudden SEC play starts and the SEC's conference record's 500, which of course it's going to be because they're playing each other now.
Yeah, right.
A team wins or loses every game. And he's calling the game, and Carl Ravitch, it was the Alabama game. And he was saying, basically, the SEC had a 100 and whatever record. Then since January 1st, the SEC is 84 and 84. So no one's really beaten everybody every single night. There's not a team that's just running away with it. And everyone was roasting him like he was
Yeah.
on awful announcing and stuff. It's like, how do you not realize like conference play? It's obviously going to be the same amount of wins and losses. And he just put on Twitter that he just landed and his Twitter is on fire. And he's acting like he was trying to make a point and not he's trying to say he didn't get fooled, but he fairly clearly did.
Yeah,
But
that's
just
ridiculous.
just funny.
I mean, Paula, Auburn's the best team in the country. They're just too good. I mean, if
Simply too
Duke Auburn plays in the championship game, it's not to say that Duke couldn't beat them, but Auburn is so good. Johnny Broome is. It's crazy to watch him play. He goes out with that ankle injury. He was out for like 2 weeks. The game he got injured, I think he had like 20-ish points. And then he comes back 2 weeks later. Oh no, I'm sorry. He went out of the game. He got injured. He had like 6 points, and then he comes back 2 weeks later. First game back has like 20 and 12.
And he looks like Drake.
Is that true?
Yeah, he looks a lot like Drake.
Oh,
Like
I didn't
the
realize you
hair
were
and
talking.
everything.
I didn't realize you were talking about a neutral court. Yeah, Xavier clears Auburn on a neutral court.
Oh yeah, you put that game
not at home or away, but on a neutral court, absolutely.
You put that game. Who knows? It could be one of the first 4 games in Dayton if Auburn drops to a 11 seed.
Right. Yeah, let's get him out on the blacktop. Get some elements going. Maybe a little like 10-mile-an-hour wind. Then see who can win that game. Man.
So Providence hasn't scored in a couple minutes here.
I just got a flashback. They're saying, "Here we go, Friars. Here we go." And I thought they were saying Flyers.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, what the? Ian, that's something I hear pretty much every day of my life.
I even hear it. People are like, "Oh yeah, you do that podcast with Kenny Freeze?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and then that's the first thing they say.
Yeah. See, Jared's always hating because he knows I'm bigger, faster, stronger, better looking, taller. Dude, Matt, I've talked about this a couple times. I don't know if it was on stream or if it's just people that I was talking to at Xavier, but the whole airplane thing came. I dunked a ball, and I put my hands up. I landed like this, and there was like people standing next to me, and I just started running away. And it was like on Facebook or something. Somebody was talking about how they loved the airplane celebration, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do that. And then the most famous one was
Oh yeah, I do this.
Yeah, the most famous one was the one when we were losing by 16 to Purdue, and I got a dunk and did the airplane, and everybody was laughing. And then we came back and won that game. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I solely won the game, but
yeah, it was part of it. Was that the missed free throw? I think by Lions, and then you got the board and dunked it.
Yeah. Oh, Dalen. That's a. Oh, dude. Nick, body language never changed. That's Simple Hobby's brother-in-law.
Okay.
Huge Xavier fan. Cincinnati boy.
Deep 3.
Nice. Paula, it annoys me. There are times when I'm just like, if he would just put his hands up, he could have rebounds, he could block shots, and it just seems like he's not trying. But I don't know. I'm sure there's people that probably said that about me too. I don't, but it's just like, dude, what is this Montoya thing? Who is Montoya?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that shit on Twitter, and it's like some dating show in like Spain or something like that. But I don't know how it's on my feed all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, Ian just brought it up. Is Ian and Paula?
I don't know, man. Like, I haven't done any further research. I just know it's
is
a
Temptation Island in Spain a show that is watched a lot in America, the United States of America?
Temptation Island. Is never mind.
That's enough. Oh, you got to shoot that.
Oh, good pass, good find. Didn't work.
Didn't work. Oh, good pass, good find. Didn't work.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
Show's about to start. Well,
Hey,
nobody
whatever you
came.
think.
Got to
What?
start the show. Feather's big on European reality shows. Nice.
Oh, interesting. I'm big on European and Australian and Asian cricket.
Cricket, I knew that. I figured that's where that was going. I think his boo thing was all snuggled up with another man. They may have even been snogging. Wow. You can't be snogging.
Snogging. Oh, yeah, you never want to catch someone snogging around. You know, snogging leads to noggin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Paula, I saw the picture. Oh, I got it. Believe me, Morehead
Okay.
State.
Yeah.
I saw the picture of Billy Donovan and the scoreboard, and somebody said he's got to give him some time to turn it around. It's like, no, dude. I mean, even crazier than that though is what the Cavs did to the Mavs. They scored
God.
50 points.
Yeah.
They scored 91 points in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. Crushed them. That was the first game after the Luka trade, too.
Wow. How bad must you feel with this much time on the clock? They double team. You get the ball at 16 feet, and nobody even tries to come out and guard you.
Mm.
What was the... What was the score? 71-29 at half. The score of that Mavs game was 91-46. How do you feel about Luka going to the Lakers, Coop? Do you have any feelings about it?
Yeah, I do. I was shocked. I was out in OTR, which was bad enough to be there at a bar, nightclub, whatever, called Mr. Pitiful's. One half of the room, like the dance floor, strobe lights. I can't do strobe lights. I have a mild photo sensitivity epilepsy thing going on, so I can't be there. So I'm standing in the crowded area at the bar, and it must have been like,
Oh!
oh, does it count? It counts.
Was that a jump hook from 3?
Sure looked like it.
Oh, it was a 2.
Hey, either way.
Either way.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a 2, but that was nice. That was really nice.
He's like, Freeman, I was like, I can shoot jump hooks from freaking anywhere.
Yeah. Sheesh. Hey, good first half.
Yeah, that was kind of like the 3s that Jared hits.
Perfect segue. 15-point lead. I'll take it. Let's see. Let's look at some of these stats here. So Zach Fremantle with that shot finishes with 12 points in the first half. Dante Maddox has 16. He's the leading scorer. Conwell does have 8. So kind of heavy there. Then
Maddox 4 for
Providence.
5 from 3 too.
Providence, of course, they don't have too many guys that are able to play right now, but
Well,
they're
just
working with
real
what
quick
they've got.
before you keep going. The freaking Paula, it's got to be better than us throwing the ball to half court out of bounds and letting it hit the scorer's table.
Yes.
I
True.
don't care what happens. Just get the ball to the other side of the court and have somebody touch it.
What game was that? Was that the St. John's game? Throw to the scores table.
Was it St. John's?
Or was it Creighton? St. John's or Creighton? I can't remember.
I don't know. I just know that it was the very end of a game. That dude, I don't know. Whatever. That play works fine. Throw the ball up, grab it, and shoot a fadeaway. It's not like you're ever going to get a super high percentage shot there anyway. Outdoor permanent lights. I put outdoor permanent lights on my house. My brother-in-law helped me put them up. It was a Christmas present. And Nick has been texting me about how to put them up and the process and stuff for like the last 45 minutes.
Trust the process.
You got to trust the process. So anyway, continue your statistical analysis.
I don't know. What's it matter?
I don't even want to be around anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. What's significant here? Xavier only has 5 turnovers. Providence has 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Xavier has 45 points and Providence only has 30.
That's a big part of it. That's probably the most important part. Xavier's shooting 50% from 3. That's probably what stands out to me looking at the stats.
Yeah.
And Xavier has 14 points off turnovers. There's that. And 19 bench points.
Who was? I think it was Jack that said the bench needed to step up.
The bench is, or has, and will. Yeah, Hughley with 3 loud points.
Yeah, really loud. And a huge offensive rebound.
Yeah, but it's doing stuff that's not going to show up in the stat sheet, you know?
Mod, did you ever find any Bulgur in the stores?
If not, you might have to go to Bulgaria.
Right. Might have to sick Erhan Wunsa on you.
That's right.
Let's see what they say the funny thing about Xavier is. That's the funny thing, I guess. Bang. Bang.
Oh yeah, back to the Luca talks.
Yeah.
So my girlfriend's cousin ran into Kendrick Perkins, right?
Okay.
At the airport.
Right. As you do.
As you do. And he's a Celtics fan. Kendrick played for the Celtics, so they start talking, and I guess he'd gone on TV and said that the Mavs won that trade, which is a bizarre thing to
Perkins
say.
did?
Yes. And so he's like, you really think that? And he doubled down on it. He's like, yeah, the Mavs definitely won that trade. Like,
I mean, so I think that there's a group of people that think that Luka Doncic is just like out of shape.
not good.
No, not
Yeah.
that he's not good. It's just that he doesn't take care of himself. He's not a professional, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And like
That's what my family thinks about me.
right, exactly. To be fair, I do think that it makes the Mavs team, I don't want to say better, but it makes them like more well-rounded. I don't watch the NBA a ton, but I've been trying to keep up with the trade, and I think that it does. I think that it does round them out a little bit more. And Kyrie can be a prolific scorer too, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, I
just
think
think
it might give them a better chance this year, but I just can't imagine a GM only thinking about 1 year when you have a generational player like Doncic.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they were in the Western Finals, with Luka, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But what else is
I
happening?
really think that it was just that. There definitely was something going on outside. I didn't read what Paula said up here when we were talking about it. I saw her say something about what's his face, the billionaire that owns the team or that owned
Mark
the team.
Cuban?
Mark Cuban. I don't know what she said.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They were in the finals, not just the Western Finals. But to be fair, they were in the Western Finals first.
Yeah, I know that he's not the majority owner anymore, but I didn't know that until the Luka trade. I really don't watch NBA basketball that much. I will say
You just shoot mid-court shots.
right. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't not that I'm laughing at somebody getting hurt, it's just the situation. Didn't Anthony Davis leave the first game he was in with an injury?
That's correct. Yep, he played like 2.5 quarters or something like that. Non-contact injuries, out for a little bit.
We call those NCIs.
Yep, in the industry, yeah, NCIs. Not to be confused with the hit show NCIS.
Lost a ton of money on crypto. Interesting. Gotta love a good conspiracy theory. I saw a thing.
And hey,
okay,
hold up.
Yeah.
So, per source, Paula says that I guess we're talking about Cuban still. Lost a bunch of money in crypto. Okay, Luka gets traded to the Lakers. What's the name of the Lakers arena?
Is it crypto.com?
Crypto.com arena.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
So what would his? No, I know, Paul. I'm not taking it as fact, but what I'm saying is Ahmad.
I am.
Yeah. Oh no, believe me, I tweeted it already. What is Luka eligible for? Because he's still. How many years was he under contract with the Mavs? Like already done.
Yeah, this was his 7th year, I think. I don't know.
I have no idea. But I'm just like, he can't get a super max. I know that, but what can he get now? He can just get a max, which is like $369 million or $339 million.
Nice.
I don't know how NBA contracts work. Because unfortunately, I never signed one. So he goes from like 325 to 280. That's a tough life.
Yeah, I don't know how. With inflation, too.
Yeah, you got to factor in inflation.
280 doesn't get you what it used to.
No. So he's poor now. I'm trying to find.
Also, I went to Kroger today and eggs didn't even seem expensive. I'd seen all these things about people freaking out over egg prices, and I hadn't looked, to be fair, since all this ruckus has started.
Yeah.
But I looked and it said a dozen eggs for $4.50, and I can afford that. I can afford that all day. I can buy those eggs. I didn't, but it doesn't seem bad.
The Lakers assistant GM went to the school with the creator of Bitcoin. I didn't think that they knew who created Bitcoin. Oh, here's the.
Oh, eggs used to be a lot cheaper. Okay. I see the outrage now.
But if you're making $280 million, I mean, you're not worried about the price of eggs.
No.
Oh wow, what a shot!
Ian says he made that up.
Source, I made it up. No, what was so the thing we were talking about conspiracy theories, and it was like, there was a thing that said, you have to meet a conspiracy theorist with even a crazier conspiracy theory, and it was like, I can't believe you guys think that the moon landing was real. And the guy was like, oh, you're one of those guys that think the moon's real? I had a good laugh at that one. NHL.
The NHL. I haven't seen anything NHL related in my entire life.
I generally don't start watching the NHL until whenever I bet you, like 3 years ago.
Yep.
That's about around the time I start watching NHL.
Actually, yeah, same. I'll watch playoff hockey. Actually, yeah, playoff hockey is really fun.
Oh yeah,
it's cool. I think I am a Florida Panthers fan. I think I'm on that bandwagon because I was down there last year before, whatever year it was, when they won the Stanley Cup, and it was just cool because, like, why would a team in South Florida be good at hockey? Why would they like hockey down there? And everyone just like they're on their boats with Panthers flags. It's kind of cool.
yeah.
Like, I guess I'll be a Panthers fan.
Takes a lot. What about Edmonton?
Oilers, hardly know her.
Oh man, I'm a Blues fan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was watching a hockey game on Kiowa Island, and I was just like, you know what? It's time for me to just pick a team. And I just picked the team that was winning in the game that I was watching.
That's how Cap and I picked the Central Stags, man.
And then I bet, like, literally had never watched them play before, and I bet you like $200 they were gonna beat like the best team in the NHL,
the Colorado Avalanche, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take the bet just straight up. Not in how many games, not to cover anything, just straight up. The Blues are gonna win the Stanley Cup Finals against the Avalanche or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. Coop's like, yeah, I mean, you just want to give me $200? That's fine. That's great.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about hockey either, but I'm like, well, the Avalanche are great, and they won the Stanley Cup that year.
Yeah, I mean,
and I
you do.
Didn't pay for gas that month.
Utah Hockey Club fan.
Yeah, they don't have a name yet.
Oh, they did the whole Commanders Washington football team thing.
Yeah, they'll have a name next year, I guess.
Crazy
but
moving
they
to
were
Florida, and hockey is huge with the Panthers and Lightning. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Lightning are.
It doesn't seem like it should be a thing, but hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, you're telling me I can watch hockey and then go outside and it's still like 70 degrees? That sounds nice.
Sounds illegal, but it sounds nice.
It doesn't sound like it should be legal, that's for sure.
It's like leaving a movie theater and it still being daylight.
Right.
Seems weird.
There was a club in Germany, in Berlin, that we went to. We got there at like 2:30 in the morning. One of my teammates got us into this place. It's like a giant club that doesn't ever close, from like 9 p.m. on Thursday until like 7 a.m. Sunday. It stays open the entire time. And we got there at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we go walking outside, and it was like full blown morning. And that was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. Because you can't, it's
Yeah,
like
that is,
all the windows are completely blacked out. So it always looks like it's midnight there.
and it only is once a day.
The place was called Bergheim, I think.
I think I'm more of a Club Aqua kind of guy than Haunted House.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I want to go there more than Haunted House.
I
I know the guy that built the deck there.
Jack, that went right over my head, but that was a good one. Well, you got to wear a hoodie at the hockey game. Or a, what do they call the jerseys?
I think they just call them sweaters. Ian, there's gonna be someone in the chat that doesn't know the skit and is gonna be upset with you.
Dude, freaking. I want to go to Club Aqua more than Haunted House. Dude.
Why is your heart rate going crazy?
With the Club Aqua, didn't you? I built the deck.
No. Yeah, I built a deck there.
You gotta do your old stuff. You're like,
You know.
oh,
when you were...
fuck you. All right, we're back.
Well, back to basketball. If Xavier can, get one of those runs like they had to end, and by end I mean the last 10 minutes of the half to start.
Look at him in.
It'll be over.
Wow.
Nice floater.
With the left. This is nice.
Yeah, so far it is.
Sean Miller believes
Yeah.
he just said that Sean Miller believes that McKnight's best basketball is in front of him. Look at Conwell getting on the floor.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I mean, we were pretty much not having fun the first 5-6 minutes of the game.
No.
Then Xavier Cap came in here, pause, and then just went crazy.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you. That one looked a little bit like a bailout to me. But we take those. As soon as I said that, the announcer was like, McKnight got bailed out on that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Anyone know what the spread was for this game?
Oh, wow. Kim English going home.
Oh,
early.
wow, he's mad. He's getting tossed. Yeah, he's getting tossed. Bye-bye. English class is over, boys. So, okay. Providence is down to 8 scholarship players. Now they don't have their coach. It's only a matter of time till they put that ugly ass mascot in the game.
Dude, this is what Dan Hurley would be if UConn wasn't what they are. He would be getting thrown out of games like this. What Kim English just did was nothing compared to what Hurley does to refs.
It's mild to what Hurley does on a nightly basis.
Right.
Over less.
I don't know why it was just funny seeing that dude stand there like, oh boy, here we go. Now I got to coach this.
Yeah, right. It's like, hey man, you're the coach now. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. So Xavier was only favored by 2.5 points, close at 2.5.
That's pretty wild. But
I mean, Vegas knows game's not over.
Coop, we don't even bring that into the atmosphere.
Hey, it's the Big East. Zach attack. That one was a 3. That one was definitely a 3. Three threes for Fremantle tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aaron Munsa has like 4 alley-oop dunks tonight.
Nice.
Those are worth the same amount of points as those dunks. So,
yeah, it's true. You don't need to dunk if you don't want to.
It reminds me of
Or
that
don't
Cat
have to.
Williams thing when the dude was asking, was it Shannon Sharp asking him if he plays golf?
I don't remember that.
He was like, yeah, I play golf, and just saying he's pretty good. He can't hit the ball very far. And he asked him if he plays from the tips, and he was like, see, I don't. He's like, you don't get anything for that.
Oh.
It's like you can buy the round and play from here, and for the same price, you can play from back there. Oh wow! Oh,
Worst Big East coach. Ooh.
see,
Yeah.
I have trouble. I have
to
trouble
agree
saying
with the
Shaheen.
chat.
I think that he's.
I mean,
I think he's just a victim of having literally zero money.
I think that's part of it for sure. As a huge part of it. But
Well,
Nick, character-wise,
Nick, I wouldn't be talking about Rick Pitino. He's got eyes everywhere. He's a legitimate mafia member.
I think Pitino.
Didn't he say something to? Didn't Pitino say something about like burying people in concrete at one point?
That's what I've heard. Yeah, on a construction site or something. I do think Rick
bathroom of
really
Denny's.
A bathroom of Denny's. Damn.
I feel like at that point, you have to start digging up bathrooms at Denny's.
But they're always open.
Right.
There's also no Denny's in Cincinnati, so we're safe here.
Dude. Oh, wow. That ref just got... Quickie at dinner.
Ooh. Nice. Could be a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Man.
Fremantle up to 17 points.
I mean, maybe this is just some recency bias, but there's been a couple things over the past couple years that have made me really annoyed with Kim English. He was talking about like how he was only going to schedule bad teams because that's the only way to get in the tournament and all this stuff. And it's like, man, just stop.
No. Yeah. I don't know. Part of it, like, I mean, my least favorite all day long is Hurley, but
Oh
it's one
yeah.
of those things where, like, I mean, part of it's just the way his outrage towards officials and stuff like that, but also at the same time, I think it's really good for the Big East to have him and have his character, as crazy as it is sometimes. Like yesterday in the game where he's like walking off the court, pointing to his hand, like two rings, whatever. Like
Did he call
I don't
somebody?
know.
Did he call somebody bald or something yesterday? He called
Oh,
somebody
did
a
he?
baldy.
Well, it's ironic, but
They
whatever.
adjusted the metrics to 27% for UC. What's Xavier at? Is it more than 27%? I hope.
No chance. I don't know. Those ESPN metrics are complete shit.
Yeah.
Like they're never accurate. They'll say, "Oh, this team's making the tournament," and they won't sniff it. They won't even make the NIT. Then same with college football. When it was a 14 playoff, they're like, "Oh yeah, Oklahoma's a 95% chance of making the playoff." Next thing you know, the poll comes out, they're number 6. It's shit.
Yeah, that. Ugh.
Yeah, Lenardi, the big name bracketologist, not being the most accurate is like not even close to
We had
being.
so I don't remember what year it was, but my mother-in-law fully used Lenardi's bracket in our like family bracket challenge, and she beat everybody by like a ton. It would have been like
Really,
10 years ago.
like just how he thought it was going to play out.
Like she just looked up his prediction of the bracket and plugged them all in.
Wow,
And it wasn't that we all
that's
did really bad. She it was really good. I think she had like 12 or 13 of the top 16 teams.
damn. Well, hey, we'll do another Roll Blob bracket challenge this year.
Oh yeah. And
Maybe the
hopefully we
winner.
have the opportunity to make our, like Ahmad says, make the two brackets, the Xavier bracket and then the realistic one.
Well, hopefully we
Bang.
have an opportunity to write Xavier on a bracket that's not the crown, or so we'll see.
I thought your family knew ball.
I saw on Twitter that the worst thing you can say to another man is, "Wow, you don't know ball."
Right. We were talking about that last stream. I think all the games. There's only. No, that's not true. I think they're doing the last 8 in Vegas, the Elite 8 in Vegas. But I don't know.
You were right about a Dante Maddox game, Kenny. That's 22.
Well, I mean, I had to be right about it one of these times. I've said it
Yeah,
like
that's true.
6 games in a row.
I think you got another one earlier this year.
Probably. All right, let's see. Crown. Oh, just lost Coop.
Wake up and the score satisfies you. and I hope the sleep does as well.
All right, let's see. So they play.
Jerome 3?
Oh no,
Up by 22. You
They
can
are
do
doing
whatever.
all the games are in Vegas. 16
Oh,
teams
okay.
make it. 4 games on March 31st. 4 games on April 1st. Dude, that's nuts. The NCAA tournament starts what, like the 18th or no, the 21st? I think it starts. Maybe the 20th. So that means teams are
Somewhere
going to
in
have
there.
they're going to have like 2.5 weeks between conference tournaments and the Crown.
Wow. How many teams make it in the Crown?
16.
16 teams. Okay. I mean, I don't
Can't
think it's
wait.
necessary. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary to have the tournament. I don't support it truthfully, but if I was a fan going to Vegas and my team was
Right.
in it, or actually it doesn't even matter if my team's in it. I'm just in Vegas
Yeah.
watching basketball. Like that would be a ton of fun.
I mean, they have games. The games are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, that would be an absolute blast.
Twould.
Only if I'm in Vegas though, honestly.
They compete for NIL money. What?
Oh, I didn't know that. And then they put it all on black, you know?
Right, yeah, and just see what
Lady
happens.
luck.
I'm just ready for Friday, Kenny. Xavier baseball.
Xavier baseball.
Oregon State season opener. What's the haps in college basketball?
So they're competing. They're competing for $1 million in NIL money? Is that right?
$1 million in NIL money, that'd make a dent. Shit, I'd rather just win that than win the national championship if I'm a player.
Well, no, it's I would assume it's for the next year.
Oh, then I don't give a shit about that. What if I leave? Xavier baseball watch party? Good question. I don't know how many people have Flow Sports for us to do that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, no, we're not talking about it. Or when we're talking about it, we're not talking about Xavier being in it.
We're just talking about some other teams. Yeah, non-conference games. There's a good amount of Xavier baseball games on ESPN Plus this year against the SEC teams. Yes, Matt. Xavier baseball. So the Big East is a mid-major conference in baseball. UConn is still the top dog in the conference. Xavier's been right there with them, step for step. Xavier won the Big East 2 years ago. They have some really good returning talent. They'll compete to win the Big East, and if you win the Big East, you'll make the NCAA tournament. Obviously, chances of the second place Big East team being an at-large isn't very good. But, yeah, Xavier will likely either win it or be right behind UConn. But the benefit for Xavier is the Big East tournament's played in Mason, just up the street. So, I don't know anything about UConn's baseball team this year, other than they're always good. But I think Xavier will be good, yes. They've got a lot of good hitters. And Billy O'Connor said they've got some really good pitching this year. If everyone can stay healthy, he's excited to see it. And Kenny was just saying the same thing before we started streaming too.
I was.
So.
I'm really tuned in there. But you've said it all already. I don't need to go over it again.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul, you're right. They should. I really think they should have made the tournament at large last year as well. Just no respect for the Big East sometimes.
Gotta start
in
calling
baseball.
Gotta be the Little East.
Little East baseball.
Not the Little East. The Lil East.
Little.
Are all of their games televised?
Who's Xavier baseball?
Yeah.
No. I mean, most of them, like, if you have ESPN Plus, you'll get to see probably a third of them. The rest of the games are not all of them, but most of them are on Flow Sports, FLO, which is the Big East digital network. It's like, I don't know, it might be $100 a year or something like that.
I mean, if I was ever going to get into baseball, it would definitely be for Xavier baseball.
Yeah. Well, their non-conference schedule, Kenny, is so insane. Like, they're playing the best teams in
the a little bit.
Like Oregon. I don't know how much this will mean to you, but like Oregon State, LSU, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Louisville. That's like essentially like Xavier's team last year playing Purdue and Houston and UConn. Like it's like that. Or a college football team playing Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, Georgia, Penn State. Like, it's crazy. All on the road or neutral. But
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, me, Ahmad and I were talking about this before the UConn game started. What the team would look like next year. And I mean, having Swain, Conwell, and Traore, that's a good place to start from.
Yeah. It's so hard to predict with the portal, you know? It's like there's guys we've never heard of that will be playing for Xavier next year.
I mean, I would love – I mean, it's not like I said this before. They're not just roaming around, but getting a, like, big, a solid big. I mean, Zach is a serviceable 5-man, but he's a really good 4-man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know. You're putting him in bad positions sometimes to have to guard big 5s.
Yeah. Yeah, and Roddy Anderson too. Yeah, Ahmad really wants a tall guy. Ever since that Michigan game, man.
Yeah. Dude, that dude from Florida.
Jeez.
He's better than I was expecting him to be. I mean, I know that he's not playing yet, but it's just from what I've been reading about him and I've seen some videos and stuff. He looks like he could actually be pretty good. Right. That's what I'm saying, Ahmad. Like when you watch him do like the mic and drill and stuff, he's very in control of his body, which is not normal. I've played against a couple guys that were like 7'6", 7'7", and every time you play against those guys, they're very clunky. You remember Simbular? Do you remember that guy?
Me? No, I do not.
He was a recruit for Xavier. You remember my sophomore, junior year? He ended up playing at New Mexico, I want to say. He was in the NBA. He was in the NBA for a while, for a little bit. I think he was with the Spurs. But like he came in and he was playing open gym with us, and it was just like every time he got the ball, like he would just go up for a shot. Oh, it was the Kings, yeah, right. He would just go up for like a jump hook, and he was just like, you just take it from him, just like I don't know. It was weird.
Did you see that Wemby block the other day? Where's that same thing just straight up took the ball from him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I showed my girlfriend. I saw it on Instagram on NBA's page. And she doesn't know anything about basketball. I'm like, just watch this, and even she was impressed. Didn't even know fully what was
And
going on.
that's saying something.
Yeah, and she'll probably win the bracket challenge this year.
Yeah. My sister won it last year.
Yeah, Jack. I forgot what I had just said, but I didn't say that. I just said I have a girlfriend, and I showed her a Wemby block.
So it's getting pretty serious.
Yeah.
How's the travel?
I do like these 20-point leads. It's nice.
Yeah, I went to Maslin Perry. Oh yeah, Tiffany. He's already at Florida.
Kenny, what the hell? The field of 68 projection, next 4 out. You guys need to change that.
I know. Believe me.
Who's in charge?
Roberto.
Well, tell him to change it to something different. What if
I did.
What if it said
I
field?
said something on. I'm gonna have to give. I said something on Twitter. The last time they put one out, because they had. I think UConn at like a 7 and Marquette at a 2.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, if only there was somebody here that's not listed that's beat both of them.
Yeah, right.
The first comment was Dayton, which is true as well.
Well, that's crazy. Xavier beat Dayton, though. People forget that.
Yeah.
Just because it was a scrimmage. Still beat them. Jack, you're right. This game does seem like it should be about over.
Yeah, what? It's only 9:36. Game started at like 8:03. Just go into that run clock offense.
Yep, that's right. You can adjust the settings on College Football 25, chew the clock.
Chew the clock.
I always kind of feel like such an idiot on the game, college football game, when I just start managing the clock. Like I'm
It's
like
like
waiting for the
I really don't have confidence in my skills.
yeah. It's like I'm playing the game like just for fun, but when you're in the moment, it's like I got to coach these guys. I owe it to my guys to be smart here and run the clock, take a knee, maybe run a jet sweep because the play takes longer.
Yeah.
Play the strategy.
I know that Ahmad and Paula are very anti St. John's, but the one thing about the tournament, well, not even just the tournament, the one thing about college basketball in general is that it's much easier to be consistent on defense than offense.
And defense wins championships.
I've heard that. I don't think they're going to win a championship, but I don't think they're going to get knocked out first round.
I think Creighton's going to win the Big East tournament.
We'd have to see how the bracket shakes out.
I'm starting at the end and writing Creighton, and then I'll just fill it out.
Dude, I want to go to the Big East tournament so bad.
Well, in baseball, it's at Prasco Park and it's free.
Yeah. Remember when we emailed the guy that does the Big East tournament? He was like, "Well, we've never actually had 4 people come for a single podcast."
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I thought I was on to something when I started talking to that guy in Florida, but I was so drunk I don't know what I may have said.
So when was the last time? Oh yeah, that right. I remember that. You called me that night.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I work for the whatever. Val Ackerman's my whatever, like friend or whatever. But he was also drunk and was over promising, under delivering.
We'll get there.
Oh yeah, in due time. What'd you think of the halftime show of the Super Bowl?
Didn't watch it. I stopped watching it with like 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
What'd you think of the national anthem then?
The national anthem. I love the sax.
I don't even remember the national anthem.
It was the guy that did the saxophone. It was pretty good.
Oh.
People were all angry. They were like, "You sing the national anthem." I'm like, we all know what he was doing. Like,
Say the whole thing. Thank you.
say the whole thing.
All right, Providence has a little bit of a run going.
Way to take his neck. Okay. I really think that the funniest part about that whole thing is when he says okay real quietly. Way to take his neck. Okay. She's like, no, not okay. Yeah, you need to go get Cap real quick.
Well, you want to see the freak or not?
The girl comes out with the flyer and she also has no neck.
Yeah.
We're lucky that what do you say? The shoulders didn't. The shoulders
rejected or something.
Reject the head. Guys, let's just keep the vibes going here. We don't need to. Let's not get nervous.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Still. I know they're on a run.
We're just gonna have some fun.
It's a 14-point game. I'm not waking Cap up unless it's a 6-point game. Even then, I probably am not true to my word.
Yeah, Nick, what is the name of the show? I was trying.
Yeah, we've just been watching the individual skit.
I've been trying to.
He has a show on Amazon.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's nuts.
The show's called Let Me Google?
No. I think he's going to Google it.
I know.
Oh, I was like...
Then what's the
listen,
joke?
when Chad says something, I believe it instantly.
Hey, Ian got us with the Lakers' assistant head coach being the
And that Kim Kardashian died.
yeah. Yeah, shout out Starter King. That's right.
Oh, wow! It must have caught fire. We will shout out Starter King as soon as my partner in crime comes back. Where the heck did he go? Maybe he's going to get Cap. Dude, I really think that, Matt, I think that with Fletcher, it's something that was promised to him about how the year was going to go. As far as just like letting him get healthy. But I agree with you. I think he could be a really good player too. And he's got more time as well, right? I have so much trouble with who's getting. There he is. I have so much trouble with who has what eligibility left. You'll see guys sometimes it'll say they're a graduate student, but they have 2 more years. I'm like, how does that work? You there, Coop? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. There's like tweets of what Kim English said when he got tossed. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really know. How many games has he played in this year? Like, is he still able to take a medical red shirt? Above Average, Coop, is the name of the show.
Oh, okay.
All right, boys. The last minute and a half of this game feels like it's taken 30.
Yeah, it does.
Dude. Guys,
It's the
stop
Peacock
this
effect.
shit.
All right, well, 10-point game. 13-1 run for Providence. A lot can change in 3 minutes. It's time for Xavier to get a run of their own back.
According to Peacock, though, I think 14-0 is the only thing that's graphic worthy. That's out of bounds.
Yeah,
On
apparently.
Providence. Tee him up. Tee him up. Tee him up. Tee him up. There's no way that Kim English said that.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't hear anything, and I'm not a good lip reader, so I don't know. That's what I saw someone reply to the video and say it looked like he said that, but who knows?
What are they reviewing here? Well, Ahmad, you put quotations around it, so.
They're just seeing who touched it last? That's all they're
I didn't
looking
think
at?
you were allowed to do that. I didn't think that you could do that before outside of the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure you can't.
It's for sure off him.
It's very clearly off of number 1 in white.
I don't know what they're reviewing him on. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's got to just be a clock thing or something.
Maybe this is another rule change with the technicals and then dunking in when warm-ups.
Mm-hmm. Mid game rule change.
Yeah.
There's still 7 minutes and 13 seconds. When we were talking about the game feeling like it should be over, there was like 9 minutes and 20 seconds. And that feels like
that was 11 minutes ago.
That feels like at least an hour ago.
I agree. There's a big, tall glass of chocolate milk waiting for me after this game.
That sounds nice.
Oh, it's nice. Tomorrow feels like it should be Friday. It's not.
Dude, when I get friend requests on Facebook, it feels weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like we should still be getting friend requests on Facebook.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
I think I have like 800 unreplied to friend requests, and they delete after a certain period of time.
Yeah, there's so many.
I haven't accepted a friend request on Facebook since college.
There's so many just fake like bot accounts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, so 20-5 run is graphic worthy.
I'm gonna throw up. Matt, if you send me your friend request, I'll accept it on the spot.
I'm pretty sure we're Facebook friends, Kenny.
Are we? I didn't think that people had to have a friend request.
I think that's how it works. I don't use Facebook.
But my Facebook's not private, I didn't think. Or maybe they're all private now.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Can you still poke people on Facebook? I don't know. That's a conversation for if the lead was 20, not 10, you know? Conwell hits the deck.
Xavier has 8 fouls. No, he did not kick his legs out. Did you hear? This dude just said they're going to check this to see if maybe Conwell kicked his legs out.
I don't know about all that. But, I mean, tough break for Providence. Now they're another player down. So they're down to 7 scholarship players on 1 less coach. But, yeah. So, obviously, he didn't. Three points would go a long way right here.
Good rebound.
Oh. Not good.
I mean, you can't even get mad at him for shooting it now. Jeez.
Man, 11 can hoop. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he just threw Fremantle in a bag. Foul. Come on, fellas.
Man. Bailed out. Got lucky. $11-point game. Finally under 5 minutes to play.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he hit him in his arm. I don't know what he's complaining about. You just simply have to make dunks. Wow, that's wild. What is that? Providence is 2 for 10 from the free throw line.
That's not very good. That's 20%. That's quick math.
That's some really quick math. Yes, I've missed
2 for 10. I mean, shit, that's the difference right there.
I've already taken my laps, Nick. Don't foul. Oh my gosh. Man.
Yeah. Great. All right. Well, we got a little bit of a game here.
Sure do.
Single digits. Xavier has missed each of their last 6 field goals, hit just one of their last 8, and they've not hit a field goal in 6 minutes and 35 seconds. This is Big East basketball, guys.
I blame Coop. Because you said
for bringing up the spread earlier.
yeah. I mean, somebody had to say it, Coop. Somebody had to say
Yeah.
it.
Just Vegas is too good. They're simply too good at it.
It's just going to take some getting used to.
That's right. Yep, good vibes. You're right, Ahmad. Still, if you told me going into the game Xavier's going to be leading 78-69 with 4 minutes left, I'd been cool with it. And something's got to give. I mean, it's been 6.5 minutes since they made a shot.
I don't know what it is about this commercial that always cracks me up. It's just like a sandal talking about like just staying back on vacation without her family. And she's like, "Do I regret it? No."
I've not heard it with audio.
She's just swimming in the pool and she's like, "Do I regret it?" She's like, "Absolutely not."
All right, let's hit a shot here.
If we could.
That's not one. Foul.
Oh, Aaron Winsey's back.
Let's see. What's Xavier's free throw percentage? 88%, 15 of 17 tonight.
And
Comes in, fouls out.
Aaron Winsey is fouled out. He's gone.
I mean, we knew at some point someone would inevitably have to foul out tonight with as short-staffed as they were.
Yeah, I guess.
Someone's going to foul out.
They only have 13 fouls.
Well, he's got over a third of them.
Just quick math.
But hey, he won't get any more.
He can't.
Yeah, not tonight.
Okay. Getting cooked by an assistant coach right now. I just saw that. If Miller got kicked out of a game, who do you think takes over? Cohen?
Over Dante?
I think Dante might just stand up. Be like, "It's mine. I'm doing it."
Yeah, I'll do it. He's the one I should have replied to with your half-court shot tweet.
All right.
Should have asked him for his critique.
Oh, I'm sure he would have had something to say.
Oh, yeah. And he hit the longest shot in Xavier basketball history not on U.S. soil.
On a Tuesday.
Was it a Tuesday?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. They're not going to play a championship game on a Tuesday, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Where was that game?
Puerto Rico.
That's right. It's kind of U.S.-ish.
I'd be lying to you if I told you that I knew exactly how the relationship between the U.S. and Puerto Rico works.
Yeah. I don't really know either. I know it's like a U.S. territory, but it's also not the U.S. And Mod says it was a Friday. I believe that. It seems like it would be a Friday.
And I believe that he didn't have to look it up either.
And he probably thought about that game at some point today, just randomly.
Dude, this dude is putting Fremantle into the bucket.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Jared, as soon as I sent him the video of me shooting the half-court shot, he asked me if I yelled Kobe. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, I should have.
I think Paula turned the stream off. I think she thinks that we're a jinx.
You know, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Ryan Mela. I don't know. It's on mute. 13 points.
Oh, she's still here. She turned the game off.
Wow.
Got to keep her priorities straight. Number 11. He shot 0 3-point shots. Can he shoot?
Yeah, no 3-pointers. That's true.
He's shooting 22% from the 3-point line. Why is Fremantle guarding him so close? Hey, listen. Nick, I do it.
He sure does, and he does a damn good job.
Most of the time. 60% of the time, it's right every time.
That's right. A broken clock's right at least twice a day.
Dude.
Isn't that a SZA song?
Oh, goodness.
At keepthescore.com.
Keepthescore.com.
Xavier still has not made a shot, and it's now been over 8 minutes.
The clock would be so hard. So friggin' hard.
Oh, yeah, that'd be... We'd have to hire an intern for that.
You know what? Actually, though, no, it would, because it goes away sometimes.
Oh, like doing an overlay.
Put it, like right now, I could just have that little box up on the screen, but I guess at all times when they're playing, it would have. I do need a possession arrow. I do need a possession arrow. You know, these are all things.
And it needs to be
There's
obnoxious.
nobody ever said there was no room for growth. Yeah, it needs to be obnoxious. Just like the whole back of the screen is just a possession arrow, and it's just pointing to the right, and you're like, which way is Xavier?
I don't know. It's for you to decide.
Yeah.
Or it's just a fixed arrow pointing to the right, and then you just move the team's name. You just drag it over each time. So, yeah, I don't know how to change the arrow.
I don't think it's possible. Guard-to-guard screens. Interesting. Big
It's
bucket,
called
dude.
GTGS.
Big bucket, dude.
Finally.
Banana bread at work, dude?
Hell
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it took 9 minutes to get that to get a bucket. I mean, Xavier hit their free throws along the stretch. That is what will seal it, but still.
Whew. But yeah, so anyway, let's see here. Dante Maddox went 6 for 9 from 3.
Nice.
Who was that? Who was that? Who was his shooting percentage brought to you by?
Starter King. He was on fire.
It's on fire.
A fire started by Starter King. StarterKing.us. Use the promo code Roll Blob.
We've had like I think six unique sales from the stream so far. So that's pretty big time. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, what's 15 times 6?
90. Now that's
So
quick
like
math.
that's 90% off.
Right.
It's damn near free. So let's see. In the second half, Xavier has gone to the free throw line. This will be the 20th free throw attempt of the second half.
Wow.
That's actually pretty crazy. 5 free throws in the first half. This will be the 21st free throw attempt in the second.
Give it up, Providence. Just freaking let it go.
I mean, most of the fans didn't show up tonight. A lot of them left already.
Right.
I mean, they're at least fighting. You know what I mean? They don't have many guys to play with. Their coach is still pissed, probably. They were getting their just blown out, but never gave up. First stream win of the year. I think we got one other one. I think this is our second. Let me think. What game was that? South Carolina, I think, was a stream win. And
Big time win, too.
didn't I don't think I was on the stream. I think I was traveling. But didn't you and Ahmad do a stream against Villanova or something? No,
Possibly.
that couldn't have been it.
Definitely not Villanova, but Marquette. Did we do one against Marquette? No, we didn't do one for Marquette.
Yeah, shit. Oh
That's
no,
not a good look.
Didn't you and Ahmad do a stream, and you guys when Xavier won? I can't remember.
Sounds right.
I'm about to find out though. I log this in my Google Calendar.
You have to. Yeah, see,
Well,
Nick Eulen is 100. He's undefeated on streams this year, and it's his first stream. I mean, what an asshole! He doesn't even want him to win. Oh boy, here we go again. Inbounds.
No, that was a loss. No, that wasn't it. It was the Yukon game you and Ahmad did.
Oh, right.
And that was a loss. So yeah, this is win number 2 for streams this year.
And that was basically a win.
Yeah.
1-0 in his last one. That ain't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pew, 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 pew.
Does this help our tournament chances compared to how we entered the day? No, not at all. But it doesn't hurt it.
Can't hurt it.
So up next is DePaul on Saturday. I'm sure I'll see some of you guys there at Cintas. Should be a good environment with if you look at the ticket prices, it's outrageous for DePaul. It's absolutely insane.
Really?
So hopefully, yeah, it's stupid.
Like what? What are you
So
saying?
hopefully, if you want 2 lower bowl tickets, you're gonna be paying $200, which is a lot for a DePaul game.
Yeah, that's my buddy Mark was saying that he was when he was talking about maybe sitting with us. He said that he was looking to sell his tickets and they were only selling for like $60 for the UConn game.
Yeah, that's wild.
And he sits like
Yeah, I don't
he
know.
sits like 12 rows up right behind the bench.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Valentine's Day gifts or Xavier tickets. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, DePaul Saturday at noon. Another home game on Tuesday, next Tuesday. Butler comes to town. Another 8 p.m. Peacock game. And now we're next stream, I reckon, is going to be, well, we'll see. It's on a Sunday. But Xavier Seton Hall on the 23rd. We'll see.
I think we'll probably do it. Everybody hates Butler, Nick. Even Butler hates Butler.
That's true.
There we go. Boom. W.
That's a win.
You
You
gotta look at the stream real quick, Coop.
Let me get there. I'm not there yet.
It's a big. Oh no! It turned around.
Whatever
How
it
the hell
was.
did that happen?
Hold on, I'm going back.
There we go.
Wow, look at that. That is a big W.
That's a big W. Oh man.
Man, this is like our 5th win on stream ever. It feels good.
It feels very good. We're just setting the groundwork for when Xavier's like perennially top 5 in the country.
Hey, it'll happen. It's going to happen at some point. Xavier's going to be, I don't know about top 5 every year, but they're going to be ranked. They're going to be good. They're going to be making tournaments. And this is going to be, it's already fun, but it's going to be a lot more fun because the team that we're covering is going to be good.
True. But you know what? It is a big night for Dante Maddox, which called it. But
yeah,
Fremantle had 23.
Yeah.
He missed the double-double by 1 rebound.
I mean, 26 for Maddox. Sheesh.
6 for 9 from 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah, hard to get any better than that.
Right? 26 for 29 from the free throw line. I will take it. But
you gotta.
For my boy Cap, who's sleeping, Coop Ledford, and myself,